What is going on, YouTube? Zerna Gaming here once again with another episode of 7 Days to Die multiplayer. I'm going to kind of title this one a Cerno Astaleli or an AnA or something along those lines because I'm a Cerno. My wife tends to go by the name of Astaleli in a lot of her online games, so I figured we'll go ahead and do that. We were still looting. We're literally picking up right where we left off in the last episode, and I thank you guys for the support that you guys have given me so far. But if you guys do enjoy, don't forget to just let me know so I can continue bringing this kind of stuff to you guys because it is enjoyable for me to play it. I know I definitely am playing it. My wife definitely enjoys playing it as well, so we'll continue to play for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get situated. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with all this little bit of stuff I have in my inventory and where I'm going to go next. Because if you remember from the last episode, we're just kind of running around looting things. Or attempting to loot. Let's go in this house, why not? Because we were going to try to find another town, another city, or some other place for us to loot. And that didn't really go well. I mean, we did end up finding the army base, but it had a whole lot of stuff. And the controller just disconnected. So I will continue to do such and such while my wife gets her controller situated again. And yeah, as I was saying in the last episode, we went to the army base and got some stuff in there. So we're just going to kind of continue looting and such. We were hoping to find a new town, a new city, some other place for us to go that was semi-close by, so we have a little bit more than what we have to offer in this town. I mean, ultimately, this town's got a little bit of everything. I mean, it's got a Shamway, it's got a Poppin' Pills, it's got a Crackin' Book. Unfortunately, it does not have a Shotgun Messiah, but ultimately we can live without that to a small extent. I do want to get into guns here soon as far as my defenses on here. Granted, they are loud, they do tend to attract more, but at the same something that, you know, I would like. It's not plugged in. Right. Sorry, we're trying to get her controller charging. Alright, so I'm just going to continue to... Oh, no, I have no idea why I picked up. Do I need to pick up poo?
No.
Alright, so I'm putting poo back. Alright, so we got some more trash. Nothing under the stairs. So I'm going to go ahead and start scrapping. Said scrap. So one thing I don't like about the console version of the game is I cannot scrap weapons, as in like your basic tools like your clubs and your axes and such like that. Let's see. I'm good on food. Alright. But, oh well. What do we got upstairs? Anything good? Anything good? I got a dead body and a gun save. I got a good bit of gun stuff. And some ammunition. Alright, got anything good as far as my gun stuff? Stock, drop. Assemble. Save space. Scrap that. Scrap that. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're just going to kind of continue looting and such in this little area. I guess I'll hit Shamway Foods next.
What time do you want to head back?
I'll probably head back around 1730, 1800. It doesn't really matter. We're not super far away from the Horde base. Not super far away from the normal base either. Take some paper.
There's a shotgun on the side.
Oh, there is a shotgun messiah.
Yeah, there's a door.
Alright, so my apologies. This town does have a shotgun messiah in it. No. No. Drop. Yeah. We tend to become hoarders whenever we play this game. Because we see it like, oh, I might need that at some point in time. Not necessarily right now, but I might need it. I got a bunch on mine. Right. Sweet. Alright. See. As you can see in this store, and in the pop and bills, if anybody was paying attention, we went ahead and took out all of the shelves. Because it's a free way of getting scrap iron. Very useful. You can just come in here and it takes 1, 2, 3, couple hits, and they usually give you a good bit of iron per. It makes it a lot easier because then when you come in a little bit later, like now, I know exactly what I'm looking at. Why is it always going to be empty bottles? So I can come in and look around. I'm like, oh, all right, I need this, and this, and this, and then I'm all good to go. Alright, so I get this here bathroom. Grounds. Nothing. Oh, a toilet. And we got turds. Those. Why did that lead to the back room? Read. Eat the potato. Eat the potato. Oh, corn. Not like we don't already have corn. What else do I not need?
There's pistol parts and shotgun parts in here.
Alright, I'm ready to go back to the... Yeah, right down there. I'm ready to go back to base.
Do you have room for the two more things?
I'm not really back to make room for 2 more things. Why?
What if you want to look in this bag or nearby box? There's shotgun parts in there. Right there. you think that's the thing?
94 checkerboards? I already have checkerboards, dang it. Scrap.
Where is it?
Yeah. So we going to the horde base or the base face?
We got kind of in the basement.
Alright,
Unless you don't want to.
that's fine. Surprised I haven't seen a single zombie yet.
I've seen one.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're just going to go back to the base, just do some base. Before we first started, it was digging and mining and more digging and more mining and getting it to where we were able to smoothly go from base to base. But it's pretty boring. So I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll go ahead and bring you guys back whenever the daytime comes, and we'll go ahead and get back to looting. All right, guys. See you in a second. All right, guys. Welcome back. Barely made it through the night, and I say that because as I was upgrading the main base, we got a little surprise, and zombies just kind of flooded in. Thankfully, we only had like 2 or 3 of them. Hopefully, it was just a glitch. But it really definitely threw us off guard because here I am completely not paying attention. Just taking apart the floor and replacing it with concrete, and all of a sudden I get smacked and I get pushed down through the hole I was working on, and yeah, it just wasn't very fun. But hopefully it was just a glitch, and it's not going to happen again, because that's kind of our safe space, yeah, and where we definitely let our guard down. While we're out and about, it's a completely different story, but you know, just one of those things that just really threw us off. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get back to looting, and see if we can find anything. Right now I'm at a cracker book, and after I get over this cracker book, I'm going to go ahead and head across the street, and we'll be going to a, I was about to say a gas station, a police station, that's what it was. I knew it had station in it somehow. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue looting this crack book and see what we can figure out, if we can find anything nice in it. So far I found a couple schematics, so I can learn stuff that I've already learned for the 15th time. But ultimately it's going to give you some experience, and that's definitely what we're looking for. Because as we go through this game, we progress, blah blah blah. Now I don't know if you've watched any other 7 Days to Die playthroughs or anything like that, but with your couches, especially anything that's leather like that, you can get very easy leather from it and wood, but you can always go out and chop down the tree to get wood. It's definitely not an issue. And these 2 casino coins that you see me dropping all the time, they're used to, I think they're used for traders. We have yet to find a trader, nor do I even think that we're going to do anything with the trader, as far as buying anything from them, because we can pretty much make anything we want, buy anything we want, or make anything we want, find anything we want. So it's definitely not something that we're worried about doing right now. I mean, if we find a trader, if we're even in the console version, then that's something we'll worry about later on down the road, but ultimately it's just not something we're worried about right now. Alright, did it say it needs to be searched? No, it's empty, 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 empty. Alright. Like I said, these couches are very good for leather, and you can definitely find them in cracker books. You can find them in any kind of office with the office chairs. You can take those apart and get some leather from those. You can actually even pick them up and move them around if you want. But unless you're creating a house for you to live in, then I'll risk you the point of picking them up. Now a lot of this stuff's got some paper left over from the last time I looted it, because I didn't need paper at that point in time, so I kind of just left it. But now that I'm able to make ammunition and whatnot, the paper is used for shotgun shells, so I'm definitely taking as much paper as possible. I've got a ton of gunpowder back at the base, and it obviously needs to be used up. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, gotta love the empty jars.
You want these pistol parts? They're 192.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them. Yeah, I'll go ahead and scrap them. I'm not super worried about it. And the cool thing is about your forge, if you put sand in the forge, you can actually get, you're putting glass in it. And obviously what glass will do is you can actually make your own jars. And so you put enough sand in it, then you'll be able to make as many jars as you want. So for example, if you have a cement mixer, you can turn stone into sand, which is sand is used for making cement, or concrete mix, I'm sorry. And if you have, obviously like I said, if you put your sand into your forge, it turns into glass, and then you can just kind of do your own thing and make plenty of glass. Oh, we definitely don't have that schematic, so I'm definitely going to make room for that. Yes. Alright, so I think the only thing left in this area is the bathroom. I can also take those shelves down. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I have a room. Need that. Need that. Need that. Need that. I will take that. No, the paper. Give me the paper. No.
I don't understand what it says refrigerator top food and the bottom has nothing.
Drop. 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 Ah, it's a little baby off his chair. Oops. Oops. I think I already searched it. Don't need that. See, I'll put all my paper. Mm-hmm. Do do do.
Aries.
Bike. down all these. You get roughly 3 to 4 scrap iron per shelving unit. Right now I'm using a steel pickaxe and I'm taking them down one at with one hit. It doesn't take too long at all. And I mean, like I said, it's just free scrap iron. They don't really do anything outside of decoration. So you can just come in here, swing away, get a little bit of scrap iron for yourself. And this is all in like every store. You can crack a book, it's in shotgun messiah, sham way, pop. I think Pop and Pills has it. I'm not 100% sure. But all your main stores, all your POIs and whatnot definitely have the, pretty sure all of them have the, I can't even think right now, the, one more section to go. I tell you what, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. I apologize if it's shorter than usual, but it happens, unfortunately. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Tell me what you think so far, and if you have any suggestions or anything, how we can do anything further with this game, any tips or anything like that. Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And once again, guys, try to have a right day. I'll see you guys in the next episode.